Today is Tuesday, Parashat Devarim. The Musar of Chok Lisa for today speaks about the concept that if you see someone who's acting in a way that is improper, that you have the obligation, if you're able to influence him, to direct him on the right path, to have him improve his ways. You cannot stay indifferent and be aloof. You have an obligation when you have somebody that you can have an impact on in terms of him improving his ways, that he will listen to you, or at least you make the effort. You have the obligation to correct him. Because if you do not correct him when you could have corrected him, and he gets punished for his sins, the consequences of his actions, then you could be held responsible for not having reacted, for staying aloof, and for not trying to influence him to change his ways. So the Musar really speaks very strongly about that concept, that you could be held responsible if you don't use your influence and your ability to correct someone and to bring him on the right path. And if you do actually take action and speak to that person and influence him and point out what he's doing that is wrong, then it's a righteous approach. It's something that you would be rewarded for, because you've been able to save him from punishment. That's what the Musar speaks about in Chok L'Israel of today. There's another idea that we should think about as we come closer to Tisha B'Av. On the day of Tisha B'Av, on the night of Tisha B'Av also, we will read in the synagogue the scroll of Lamentations, which is called in Hebrew Megillat Echa. Echa is in Hebrew means, how is it possible? How is it possible that all these horrible things happened to Jerusalem, destruction of the temple, Jerusalem became desolate, etc. And the word Echa is a word of somewhat of wondering, how was that possible that all of this happened? And the word Echa appears also in the parasha that we'll read on Shabbat, when Moshe Rabbeinu says, Echa, Esa levadi torchachem maseachem verivchem, how could I? How is it possible for me to carry all your infighting and your conflicts and your arguments and all the trouble that you're giving each other, sort of thing? But the first time that those letters appear in the Torah as a word is with a different way of spelling it, even though it's the same exact letters, but the vowels are different. This is when Hashem tells Adam HaRishon, after Adam HaRishon sinned, he told him, Ayeka, where are you? And the idea, the same letters, Echa or Ayeka, are related in a certain way. Ayeka is, where are you holding? Where are you, not necessarily where is your GPS location, but rather where are you holding spiritually, where are you holding in terms of your actions? So as we come closer to the day that we're going to say, Echa, how is it possible? Let's think also about Ayeka. Where are you? Where am I holding? Am I doing everything the proper way? Is there anything that I can improve? Is there anything that we can do better as a person, as a family, as a community? Anything that we can do to improve ourselves? The Ayeka is, where am I holding? And where am I holding is taking the idea of Echa, which is a time of somewhat adversity. The time of Tisha B'Av is a difficult time. How can we turn it into inspiration? To move from adversity to inspiration. And the inspiration is Ayeka, where am I? Where am I holding? And what it is that I can do better. What mitzvot can I add? How I can improve my relationships with other people? How can I add more time to learning Torah? How can I be a better person? And if each of us thinks that way, then together we'll merit the coming of Mashiach. B'mera b'yameinu, amen ken yeh ratzon. The coming of Mashiach speedily in our days, amen. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.